David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So remember the podcast I did yesterday? Just forget about yesterday's podcast if you can. Don't worry about it. Forget 18,000 Bitcoin. It was a joke. I was joking. Ha ha ha. I meant 16,000. I meant 15,500. I meant 10,000. $10,000 Bitcoin. You're never going to get it cheaper than that. I'm not even concerned about the price at all. I fucking finished the podcast yesterday and bought some at, I think it was like 17,000. I bought some Bitcoin at 17,000 and then it immediately went down. And I'm like, that's all right. Who gives a fuck? I don't know where the bottom is. I know 18,000 is a good price. I know 20,000 is a good price. I know 21,000 is a good price. And I know 15,000 is fucking insane. But it could go down to like 10,000. I don't know. I don't know where the bottom is. But I'm happy to buy it at 18, 17, 16, even if it does keep going down, because I don't have a magic ball that tells me when crazy shit is going to happen. And it looks like this could be a fucking problem. So when I was buying some more Bitcoin last night, I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I realized I had some Bitcoin on an exchange. And I'm like, how about I get it the fuck off that exchange? Because it looks like most of these exchanges are going to fold at some point. It looks like they're all doing some real dodgy fucking shit. So I'm like, I'm just going to withdraw this Bitcoin onto my ledger, my cold fucking storage ledger. And I go to do it. And the exchange is like, to send your Bitcoin to a ledger, you need to do another identification, verification, or whatever the fuck it is. So send a photo in of your driver's license and you holding up a bit of paper that says the fucking name of the exchange and the date underneath. So I did that and it went through, and then they come back and they're like, okay, thanks for sending in the verification. It could take up to 5 business days for the verification to come through. I'm like, fucking what? 5 fucking business days? Every crypto exchange in the world could be insolvent by then. I need my Bitcoin on fucking cold storage like now. So I barely slept last night going, fucking, why didn't I just take it off? Why the fuck didn't I just take it off the exchange? That was the thing I was stressed about the whole fucking time. That's why I fucking bought these ledgers, to put it in cold storage. But I was lazy and I left some on there. So today, this morning, first thing in the morning, I'm like, hey, cunts, I fucking sent in a verification yesterday. Is there any way we can expedite this shit? And I got some guy named Johnny, and he's like, yeah, I'll send it through to my team. It might take a day or two. We say 5 days, but it should only take a day or two. I'm like, even a day or two's fucking a little too long for me at this stage. With what's going on, a day or two is like a fucking year. So I'm like, Johnny, just do it as quickly as you can, mate. Please, come on. And he's like, you'll receive an email in 1 to 2 days with a notification. I'm like, fucking this Johnny cunt. So I'm like, hey, Johnny, just one question. Have you got time? He's like, yeah. I'm like, with all the craziness that's happened over the last 24 hours, how affected is your exchange? He's like, at this stage, we're unaffected. We hold 1-for-1 reserve with customer purchases. I'm like, okay. He's like, so if anything does happen, if we do become affected, we'll let everyone know. I'm like, you're fucking going to become affected, aren't you? Can you please pass it through? Anyway, like 4 hours later, I'm like, completely different tune. I'm like, hey guys, I'm just wondering, I spoke to a guy named Johnny earlier and he said he would expedite my verification process. I was thrashing expedite. Expedite's a good word. It just means hurry up, cunt. Can you push this through, cunt? That's what it means, expedite. And then I get fucking Johnny again, and Johnny's like, yeah, we've passed it through. it's going to take like a day or two. I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks, Johnny. Hope you have a good day, mate. I really gave him some like, I hope you have a fucking good day, Johnny. Johnny, fucking have a good day for me, mate. Johnny, a good one for me. All right? Just have a good one. I was really fucking milking it. And then 10 minutes after, I was like, Johnny, you have a good day, mate. Have a good one, mate. I mean it. A good one, Johnny. 10 minutes after that, I get a fucking phone call from Johnny, and Johnny goes through the verification process with me. And now I just need to wait 1 or 2 hours for the verification, and then I can withdraw every single last fucking Satoshi fucking Bitcoin off the exchange and put it on a hard wallet and then just throw it in the ocean. Just throw it in the ocean and just fucking sleep well. The thing is, this whole crypto market, besides Bitcoin, is just a bunch of nerdy computer hackers creating like these bullshit tokens out of thin air and then borrowing money on top of that and leveraging the fuck out of themselves. And it's a Ponzi scheme. It's one of those things where as long as everyone doesn't try and withdraw at the same time, it's all good. But if like 30% of people try and withdraw at the same time, then there's problems because the money doesn't exist. So what I guess they're doing is just say, I buy a Bitcoin off an exchange. I buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. On the screen, it says I have $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. In the background, they just keep that $1,000 and use it to borrow more money to fucking, I don't know what they're doing with the borrowed money, but they don't actually purchase the Bitcoin until I want to withdraw it. So when I want to withdraw the Bitcoin, they quickly buy it and then send it to me. And the pool of money is big enough where they can just fuck around with a lot of the money. And as long as everyone doesn't want their Bitcoin at once, they can try and make money without purchasing anything. It just says on the screen they've purchased it. And when you do want to withdraw it, they can quickly do it in the background. It's the same thing as banks do, really, except banks hold reserves and the banks can print their own money. But these crypto exchanges, instead of holding money, they're holding Boyle coin. And instead of it being a highly regulated fucking bank that has to follow the law, it's just some fucking nerd, some fucking gamer nerd fucking around with a little bit of code. And because no one knows what code is, they believe the gamer nerd. I don't believe the gamer nerd. I just believe Bitcoin. Fundamentally, absolutely nothing has changed with Bitcoin at all. The price will probably go down a bit further as these exchanges collapse. The exchanges hold a bit of Bitcoin, so as they're collapsing, they're going to sell and fucking dump Bitcoin, which will bring the price lower. And obviously, some people will panic when they see the price going lower and they'll dump as well. So it will go down. But when the burn off is over and the Fed in the US starts fucking printing money again, then it's all going to turn around. But I tell you what, to get through the fucking hard times, you got to have fucking nerves of steel. Anyone can buy during fucking the easy times when everything's going up. Can you buy when it's going down? Can you make the trade-off between food this week and Bitcoin in the future like I have? It's tough, let me tell you that. Anyway, I'm fucking waiting for this email so I can get my goddamn Bitcoin onto my fucking cold storage wallet. It's still going to be a stressful 2 hours. So anyway, that'll do for today. If you're enjoying the podcast, give it a share around, and I will see you the fuck later.